It's Austin here with Dan Cohan. I just wanted to come on quick and make a little short video talking about how we got this deal, how we got it locked up, and how to find deals on the MLS. So basically what I do, and Daniel's a good friend of mine, I'm an agent. So every morning I go on MLS, I look at all the new deals. I have it set by a certain area that I try to focus on, and I look at all the new deals, all the new houses that hit MLS. And so I saw this popped up. I said, hey, that seems pretty, fairly priced for the area. And so I called up Daniel. I said, hey, we got to go over here, take a look at this. And so then we decided, he came out here, took a look at it. We decided to write an offer. What we did on this one is we actually used what's called an escalation clause. And so what that is you have a starting offer, and then you escalate up to a certain point. So you'll beat the next best offer by, say, $1,000. And so on this house, we did a starting offer of $45,000 and escalated up to $60,000. $60,000 was the list price. We ended up going right at 60. That's what we got under contract for. So we ended up getting it tied up. We did one thing that helped our offer. We were paying cash. We closed in 2 weeks. Definitely the timeline, depending on how quick a seller wants to sell, and then paying cash, you don't have to worry about appraisal issues. So we didn't have any appraisal. We did all of our inspections. Another thing that helps is kind of a trick of getting your offer accepted. We did an in its present condition addendum. So for a house like this, we'll just take a quick look at it. House like this, you're probably not going to be able to ask for many repairs. And this is something that you usually take as is condition. Houses that are pretty beat up, you're not going to really be able to get the seller to do much. So you can just kind of see, it needs paint, flooring, just some cosmetic updates for the most part inside. So we did it as is box 2. It's going to change. That form is going to vary by the MLS, but they have a different variation of it no matter where you're out in the country. Basically just says you're entitled to do inspections. You have the right to back out based on inspections. And then one thing I also included in our offer is I included a clause that basically just says that we have the same rights to back out that a licensed inspector would. So typically, now again, this depends on your MLS, the contracts in your state, your city, your state. But typically, you have the only back out or contingency you have, or the big one, is going to be your inspections, your inspection period. For us, we have a 10-day inspection period usually. And the one thing when I mentioned that I included that clause is that you have 10 days to back out based on inspections, but you have to include a report from a licensed inspector. And so that's why I included that clause. Besides that, it's pretty straightforward. The seller on this one kind of sat around. She was kind of slow to respond, but we just stuck firm in our offer. Didn't move at all, and we ended up getting it.